Joining us now to discuss the proposed gas tax holiday is Heather Boushey. She's a member of the President's Council of Economic Advisors. Thank you so much for joining us, Heather. So cutting the 18 cents a gallon federal gas tax means taking less than 4 percentage points off the cost when people are paying $5 a gallon, in some cases more. How much of a difference would this really make for Americans paying such high gas prices already?
Well, the president has put in place a series of steps to seek to lower gas prices that families are facing at the pump. He's trying to pull out all the stops, and this is one piece of the puzzle. And we do believe, looking at the empirical evidence, that when you add all these up together, they will make a difference. And certainly, the president has already taken steps to release oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, both in the United States and working with allies. He's taken steps to make biofuels more available in gasoline, that is lowering prices for some gasoline around the country. He's working, calling on refiners to work with him to make sure that the prices that the American public pays is fair. And then this is yet another piece of the puzzle. Let's, take a holiday from gas taxes for a few months and allow consumers to pay a little bit less for that reason. But it all adds up. Every little bit can make a difference for families.
Every little bit certainly can count. There has already been a pushback in Congress to the proposal, primarily from Republicans, but from Democrats, too. Speaker Pelosi hasn't fully endorsed the plan. She said, quote, "We'll see where consensus lies for a path forward on the president's proposal." Not exactly a ringing endorsement there from the Speaker of the House. How confident is the president that this will get enough congressional support?
Well, the president looks forward to working with Congress on this. I mean, we need to do what we can to help families, especially in this moment when gas prices are so high because of Putin's unprovoked war in the Ukraine. We know that that is a core reason why energy prices are so high for families right now. And if we want to support the Ukrainian people, then the price is also high for families to bear. So this is a step that the president can take working with Congress to help lower those prices at the pump that are facing families.
Meanwhile, other Democrats say a 3-month holiday it just isn't enough of a solution. One Democratic senator from New Hampshire said that the tax should be suspended for the rest of the year. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, the summer driving season is upon us. We know that folks are going to be out there getting in their cars, taking vacations and the like, and it's an important time to make a difference. But the other thing is that we are in this unique moment. This is the moment. As we've seen this war drag on, as we've seen the ongoing upheaval in energy markets because of what Putin is doing. And so that is why we need to do this now. We don't know how long this war is going on, but a 3-month holiday seems like the right first step to take.
There was a lot of attention in the spring focused on the president releasing 1 million barrels a day from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. That really hasn't seemed to bring fuel prices down. So why do you feel that Americans should be hopeful at this point that the tax pause will bring much needed relief at the pump?
Again, there are a series of steps, right? And we also, you don't know what didn't happen. What we do know is that, this release of oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, along with from our allies, is a step that we can take to make sure that oil is flowing through into refineries throughout our economy. Every little bit helps at this point, especially given the ongoing crisis in the Ukraine.
And lastly, I know that you did list a few different steps calling on refiners and others. Are there any perhaps more drastic measures that the president is just considering to rein in fuel prices?
Well, I think the big thing on the president's agenda this week is hearing from Secretary Granholm about how the conversation goes with these oil refiners. Are they willing to work with the administration to take steps to make sure that the prices at the pump that Americans pay are fair? Now, these refiners have been earning these record profits. The gap between how much they have to pay for the oil coming in and how much they charge for the oil that they then send to gas stations, that gap is at record highs. And so I think that, the president said in his letter last week that he's willing to take necessary steps, but he really wants to work with them first.
Heather Boushey, we thank you so much. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.